supposed to get quicker results, but the new tech-savvy safety checks have hit a slight roadblock. Joining us for more on that over Skype is civilbeat.com reporter Chad Blair. How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing pretty good, Laura, for a Monday. Thank you.
Yeah, all right, we're going to move through this. Well, this is frustrating because all in all, it looks like this is a great program. What's happening?
Well, I think overall, folks are optimistic that the program will pay off, but it hasn't worked out as smoothly as was expected. The state rolled out the program, as you say, a high-tech safety program, on November 1st with the help of the counties. What it does is the higher fees pay for iPads that go to the inspectors, and they use that to do the safety check. So that cuts down on paperwork and helps law enforcement with things like fraud and theft. But there's been a few technical glitches. There's been some training problems, some communication problems. However, we're keeping our fingers crossed that the program will flow more smoothly.
Yeah, let's hope so, because moving those safety checks along, great idea. All right, so moving on to something else. Controversy over a Honolulu rail executive and a contract that was issued recently. Rail, just hearing that brings up controversy for people in general. What happened this time?
Well, I don't know if I'd use the word controversy, but it sure is a big coincidence. The guy that's the #2 person at Honolulu Authority for Rapid Transportation, or HART, his name is Brennan Morioka. Well, it turns out he used to work for the same company that just got that $46 million engineering contract for rail. Now, we can tell you that officials said Morioka had nothing to do with the awarding of the contract, and he is abiding by the ethical standards that are required. But boy, what a coincidence.
Transparency. We want transparency. Keep pressing on that. All right. So you're also doing a story on recent monk seal killings in Hawaii. We hear about these stories every so often, and it's tough to hear, but a lot of fishermen get upset about this situation. What happened in this particular case? Sounds like the feds are involved, too.
That's right. 8 monk seals killed over the last 4 years in the Hawaiian Islands, and there is a big reward out there for information about the killings, but law enforcement may be dragging its heels trying to find out what happened. At least that's what critics are telling us, folks that worry about the survival of that species. Even some lawmakers are taking a closer look and saying, are you doing everything you can to find out who the killers are of these monk seals?
Yeah, tough because they're so iconic here in the islands, too. All right, lots of great stories. Thanks so much for joining us, Chad.
Thanks, Laura.
All right, you can find the complete story we just discussed, all of these stories, on civilbeat.com.